Hello, Mary.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Okay, we're talking about. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay, good. Because last time there was some echo with my thing.
Now everything okay.
Okay, good. We're talking about stress tonight. Do you have a lot of stress in your life?
Sometimes I think everybody has.
Yes. What causes you stress?
Some maybe uncomfortable situations.
Uncomfortable situations?
Yes.
Yeah, like for instance, what would you like? What would you describe as uncomfortable?
Maybe something which for me not really good.
Not good?
When I feel myself not really good in some moment in my life. So I think it's stress. Something what irritate me all time. Maybe some problem when I think about something all time.
Do you uncomfortable to meet new people?
No. It's okay.
No.
People.
Okay. Well, like what could you show? You know, what would you describe? What would make you stressful? Or what does make maybe other people? Maybe we talked about somebody else. Make them be more comfortable.
Other people, maybe I have echo.
What?
I have a little.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I have echo.
I'm sorry.
I
didn't get-
hear myself.
You cause yourself stress?
No. I hear myself. No,
Rest?
I have maybe some problem with mic. I don't know.
I can hear you. It kind of goes squeaky. Can you help people with their stress?
I said no. I hear myself now.
Yeah, I hear yourself too. Do you have headphones? They told me you wore headphones last time. Do you have headphones?
Yes, but everything okay.
Okay. You sound kind of echoey to me.
Yes.
Try your headphones.
In my headphones, everything okay.
Okay. Well, what do people do to try to relieve stress? You think?
Maybe try to stay calm.
Try to stay calm?
Yes.
Okay. Boris, you with us tonight?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. We're talking about stress. Do you have things to stress? Do you have things stress in your life?
Okay. I hear myself very loud.
You hear yourself very loud.
No. You have turned on acoustic maybe.
All right, let me try this. Do you hear me? Is this better?
Maybe. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yes.
Okay, good. Because I don't know what happened, but last time I had the same problem. So Val, you with us again tonight?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. Talking about stress tonight. Do you know anything about stress?
Yeah, well, I have some pretty good, work with stress techniques.
Like what?
Skydiving again.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But that's like good stress, right? To be alert and stay focused, right?
Yeah, right.
It's good stress, not bad stress. To keep you alert, make you sure you don't get hurt, and it's like this.
Right.
Okay. Boris, do you know anything about good stress?
No, I don't divide the stress as for good or bad. I think that it's all bad.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're like at work, or if you're like skydiving or doing some sport, and you're paying close attention and you're very alert, this is like good stress, right?
I don't think so, because if you I can't say it in English, sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, but it's bad if you're in that mode all too much of the time, right? You shouldn't be skydiving, feeling like you're skydiving all the time, right? You should only do this sometimes and then stop, right? Do you understand?
No.
No. Okay. Mary, do you understand good stress versus bad stress?
Yes, I understand. It's like to go on the call very hard.
Go in the car?
Call.
Goal?
No, call.
Call?
I call. Very hard call. I type it.
Okay. Coal, yeah.
Yes, it's like good stress situation when you have a low level adrenaline.
Coal — это уголь.
Yes, hot. Coal.
Oh, it calms you down?
When you go
You want-
Went
you
on
mean
the
walk-
call.
Walk on the call. On the call.
Yes, went
Like
on the
Indian-
call. Like,
Like in India.
yes,
Right,
What is
I
she
got it.
saying? I don't understand. Val, try
I've
to-
never done that. You know, the people walking walk you know, through the
hot
coal,
coals?
through the coal roads or something like that.
Like,
Very
like hot,
without shoes.
yes.
Step
Hot
on
coals?
the call. Very
Calm you down?
hard call.
Hot coals?
Yes,
This calms you down?
it's like good stress.
Good stress. Yeah, that sounds like some stress. I'm not sure that's good.
No, why? It's funny.
Funny. Boris, have you done this? Have you walked across hot coals?
Yes.
You have? Where?
In one festival called named, not named, yes?
Двора.
Dwara, yes.
Devara. Where is this at? What city is this in?
Near Dnipropetrovsk city in Ukraine.
Really? Okay. Let's check that out. I live near, kind of close to there. Val, have you done this? Walked across hot
No,
coals?
I've never done that.
Well, something for you to try in the future,
Yeah,
right?
right.
There's always something else.
Yeah.
Okay. See, back to stress here. What can you tell somebody to? I guess walk across hot coals. What can you tell somebody that they do to maybe to reduce stress in their life? Val, we got any suggestions for reducing stress in people's lives?
Well, reduce, you mean to avoid stress, right?
Well, I mean, it just depends. I mean, what do you think about that?
Well,
Some stress you can't avoid. I mean, you have to go. Typically, you know, have work and family and bills. You know.
you need to have some skills or some technique of you know, for your own to avoid or reduce stress. Some people like to run, you know, to get through that, I don't know, the heat or something like that after work, or
Yeah, to relieve. You're gonna get rid of the stress. Relieve the stress. Yeah.
I don't know, physical activity. I think it's one of the best things to do that.
Reduce stress. Right?
Yeah, some, you know, some yoga or something like that. I've never done that either, but I think it's pretty good for to relieve some stress. Reading, maybe reading helps a lot. Movies.
Some distraction. Huh?
Yeah,
Some
right.
distraction. Okay, thanks. Hey, Boris, do you have any suggestions on what somebody could do to reduce stress or to avoid stress?
Well, the most popular in Ukraine and maybe in Russia, it's drinking.
Drinking.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that does this to reduce stress? Do you know anyone that drinks to reduce stress?
Oh, many people.
Many people.
Almost all people.
Almost everybody.
I know. Yes, yes.
Okay, can you think of any other suggestions that might be a little more healthy?
I don't understand. Sorry.
Can you think of any other suggestions which might be a little more healthy?
More healthy.
Yes.
That's vodka.
More healthier than vodka, right?
I think that we must remove the thing what stressed us. It's only one method. remove the thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, life, you know, just regular life can cause stress. I mean, you know, you have your job and you have, like, you know, family, for me, neighbors, other problems in your life, maybe money problems, you know. So these things are just normal life, right?
Yes.
Is that normal? And sometimes that can be stressful, right?
Sorry.
You understand?
Not
Okay.
all.
Okay. Some parts of life are normal, right? They give you stress is normal. You have a job.
No.
You have a family. You know?
I see. I understand you. It's normal to have a stress, and if your job is good, you will not stressed by this job. And if your family is я не скажу это вообще.
I understand. If your family's good, they shouldn't be stressful. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, Mary, do you have any suggestions for people to, besides walking on coals, that could help them reduce or avoid stress?
More healthy, I think a lot of methods to reduce stress. Sometimes it's watching movie and sports. I agree, like yoga, and sometimes we can play in game, sometimes video game. And I think more better way to avoid stress is to stay calm and maybe change your attitude for some problem.
That's a good idea. Is just look at it differently, right? You know, look at it more as not a big problem, but maybe some challenge to overcome. You understand? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, so I think it's important to.
Okay. How about being more organized? Wow, what do you think about this? Some people are really just disorganized, and it causes them stress. Like they would have better plan in the future about what, you know, it wouldn't be such a problem, right?
Yeah, I think it depends what you know. It depends. Well, see, every person is
Different.
Well, I'm very organized, but you know some people are not, and you can change them. So I think they need to find some other their own way to deal with it. You just can't. I tried actually with my brother. You know, I like to make a note in my notebooks. You know, every day what I need to do tomorrow and something like that. And he's more. You know, I don't need that stuff, and I'll try to teach him some of this technique, and you know, didn't work. So he just tried his own way.
Okay.
Video games, maybe something like that. He's always a mess, you know, with everything, but he lived through.
He somehow makes it, huh?
Yeah.
He somehow makes it. Okay, hey, Boris, what are some of the physical things that can be a problem for stress? I mean, what kind of stress can cause physical problems? Like, what could you think would be a physical problem from stress?
I understand. I don't understand anything what you say.
Don't understand? Physical problem. Val, what's physical problem in Russian?
Physical problem, you mean some injuries or?
Well, I explained to Boris what in Russian. What is physical problems? What is this?
Physical problem, ну, проблемы со здоровьем, я так понимаю. Проблемы со здоровьем, physical
Health problem.
Oh, no. Yeah, zdrovia. Health problems. Yeah, zdrovia. I know that word. So yeah, zdrovia problem. What could be a health problem? Boris.
Я не понимаю вопрос все равно. Какая проблема?
Какие проблемы со здоровьем могут, из-за каких проблем со здоровьем может быть стресс? Ну, в общем, вот.
No, maybe, может, какие проблемы со здоровьем могут возникнуть при стрессе?
От стресса, да, проблемы со здоровьем, или, да?
Да.
Okay, let's flip back to English. Boris, what do you think?
I don't know, sorry.
Okay, think about it for a minute. Mary, what do you think about that? Physical problems.
I think it's gray hair. Maybe some.
Makes your hair turn gray?
When hair become gray.
Yeah, that's from stress.
from stress, I think.
Okay.
And previously we know about one theory about stomach, that people who have stress have problem with stomach, but now it's not. Scientists think another way, and maybe wrinkles can be another result of stress, and a lot of problem can be headache and anything, I think.
Okay. So do you think that, like you said before about if you just change your attitude about this, how could you do that? How could you just change your attitude about something that stresses you out?
I think some type of person should understand that it's really not so important, like person think in this moment, because sometimes when we maybe compare yourself with other people who have some maybe more important problem, we understand that our problem not so important like we think in this moment, and it's sometimes can be help to change your attitude for this.
That's a good idea. Val, what are some things that people do that kind of they shouldn't need to do? They don't need to do. They stress them out, and they should just change their way they look at life.
Well, first of all, you don't need to focus on a problem. You need to focus on some decision that can solve the problem.
Solution. It's called a solution.
Right, solution. On a solution. You don't need to stay in the past. We talked about that.
Yeah.
I believe. Well, again, it's many ways. Some people try to avoid problems. Some people try to make a, like man decision. I need to solve it right now. I need to take full responsibility. And the others just go easy on it. I don't need it. I don't care. I have a problem. I don't care. I need to go. I need to move on. But I think the most important thing not to concentrate on the problem and try to solve it, or try to
deal with it. Huh?
Deal with it, or just run away from it.
But what do some people do? What kind of life do? We talked about that. We talked about the past and in the future, and try to live it. Not for today, but for some other day. Isn't it kind of? Do you see a lot of people doing that? Giving up today for tomorrow, and it just drives them crazy? Do you see this a lot?
Yeah, of course I see this. You can see it everywhere. You see stress. People produce stress that from nowhere. They try to solve some problems that don't even exist. They try to well, that I just said.
Okay, good. New person, what is your name?
Hello. My name is Yulia. Hello, my name is Yulia.
Yulia, yes. Nice to have our. Thank you for joining our group here today. We're talking about stress. What are some things that you think of that can cause stress in people's lives?
Oh, you speak so quickly.
I'm sorry. What are some things that people have stress in their lives?
The cause of the stress?
Yes, what causes stress?
Because they problem with money, with family, with job, and so on. Many cause of that.
What could people do to stop that?
I stopped.
Yeah.
I know in many people can go to the psycholog.
Shrink.
Therapist.
I think it's called shrink.
It's a slang name for psychologist. Shrink. Yes. Okay. Thank you for your suggestions, Mary. What are some of the most stressful things you can think of?
Most stress in my life?
Not in your life, but in anybody's life.
I think it's when somebody die. It's because in this case you can't do anything and you need only time for it. I think it's very big stressful situation and nothing can be compared in this situation.
Yeah, that's pretty valid. Anything else you can think of?
Well, I think the health problems cause some stress. But you know, it's health problems cause some stress, and again, stress
Causes health problems.
Yeah, right.
It's called a vicious circle.
Right.
That's true. So if you fix one, it fixes the other, right?
Yeah, maybe some bad decisions that cause some problems with a relationship in family, or you know, with the person you live with, or something like that. That's can be pretty stressful.
What bad decisions?
Well, I don't know. I don't.
Like for instance, what?
Decision. Well, let me think. I don't know, choosing friends over the family, for example. I think that's a pretty bad decision.
Yeah, usually is. Okay. Yulia, what could you do to reduce stress?
Me?
Yes, you.
I go to the church, and I go to see a priest, and I do a confession. After confession, I go to the comment s'appelle? Commune.
Does that make you feel better?
No. Yes, it's for me. It's the best way. If I have a problem, I go to the church. Yeah, after you can support anything. It's easier life after.
Do a lot of other people you know do that same thing?
Yes, many people in Russia. Yes, many people do like that, because we have many people who believe in God, go to the church, and it's normal for belief people.
Okay, that's a good idea. Mary, what? I'm sorry? Say that again, please.
No, I told that the best way for everybody, but not everybody can to understand that.
I understand. I think we all understand.
Yeah. I know in America, the people pay a lot of money for
psychologist.
Yeah, many money for many take many pilul.
I know too that many people in America. I know too that many people in America go to church and for free.
Yes, maybe. Yes, I know many people.
Okay, Mary, is there any way that you could change your diet and maybe reduce stress by having a more healthy diet? You think?
I understand, maybe, but for me it's not useful, I think, because I have normal diet, but maybe for some people.
Well, I mean, for you, for other people, what, do some people eat the wrong things and it causes more stress in their life?
Maybe if the problem this person with weight, it's I think it's a good idea, but I think in other situation it's not helpful. When it's with money, with family, if it's
Well,
with
I don't know, but I
healthy,
mean, you know,
I
I
think
mean,
it's okay.
okay. Well,
Sorry, Thomas, what are you from?
where am I
Are you
from?
American?
Yes,
American
I am.
or English?
Yes, I am American.
From? I don't
Yes,
understand.
American.
American.
Yes.
From what town?
What town?
What town?
Grew up closest to Cleveland, Ohio. You ever heard of Cleveland, Ohio?
Ohio. Ah, okay. Okay.
Okay. Do you know? Have you ever? You know where New York is? New York City.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
You know where Chicago is? More or less.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like half. I grew up halfway between. Halfway
Okay.
between Cleveland
Nice,
and.
okay. I understand.
So you understand? Okay. That's where I'm from.
Yes.
But right now I'm in Nikolaev, Ukraine. Right now I'm in Nikolaev, Ukraine.
You live in
On
Ukraine
this,
now?
I do now. It's interesting. Okay. Mary, or I guess we're back to Val. Just taking turns here. What's do you need anything that people could do as far as diet or as far as you know, changing jobs? Could you change your job to have less stress, or you just change your idea?
Well, what I can say about the diet, I actually read a couple books about diets, and you know, because I'm in sports, and I actually don't do diets, or don't. Well, you see, if you want to diet works, you actually need to avoid stress again, because a good diet includes stressless, you know, stressless person who sleep well, who make who I don't know, make some physical activity, and because of that, not because of that, after that, diet will work.
I think you need stress-free, right? Not stressless, stress-free.
Stress-free, right?
Stress-free. So someone who has to eats good food, gets good amount of rest.
Yeah.
Maybe is more organized like you, who knows what's coming up. So
Well,
you're not so.
That's not.
Well, I mean, you know, I think that if you know what's coming up next, then you know you're not so. It's not so new. Let's see what else we got here. So what's a stressful situation to you, Val? What's a stressful situation?
Well, for me, was you know, I think sometimes money problems. It's the stressful situation, but you need to learn how to, you know, start working. Again, you need to know how to some kind of start yourself. It's like, you know, I have a problem. All right, what can I do? What can I do to solve it? And you know, your minds start to find some solutions.
Okay.
Well, it's I think it's you can do it with every problem to reduce stress.
Okay. Yulia, do you is it cause you stress to meet new people?
Sorry?
Does it cause you stress to meet new people?
No, I don't know. No,
What causes?
I prefer rest alone.
What?
If
What?
I have a stress, I prefer to rest alone.
Oh, I understand. But I'm asking, do you have? Is it more stressful to be married or to be single? Do you think?
Well, so
You understand?
I have a problem with no, because problem with the Skype. It's a cut every time.
Can you hear me?
Плохая связь. Yeah, not so good. Okay, repeat please. Repeat please. Thomas.
Is it more stressful to be married or to be single?
To be single, of course.
Why?
More stressful.
Because I don't like to be married.
Why? Why?
Because I have tried. I can explain exactly, but
Okay.
It's good to be alone for me.
It's to be alone.
It's,
Mary, what do you think?
Yes,
Mary,
I like to be alone. It's for me. It's a pleasure.
Okay, good.
I like.
Thank you. Mary, do you agree with her?
I don't know. I think it's okay to be with somebody, but if yeah, I don't know. It's in this case, it's a similar stressful situation. Sometimes more stressful will be with somebody. Sometimes singular people want to be with somebody. So I think it's equal.
Okay. Do you ever familiar with this expression "fight or flight"? Mary, have you ever heard of this?
Flight?
Flight or fight. Have you ever heard of this expression?
Flight or fight?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
You get into a stressful situation, like I don't know what, like maybe a dog barking at you a lot, and should you try to scare the dog off, or should you run away? You understand?
Very fast.
Yes, I get it. Okay.
Okay, Mary, do you understand?
I think yes.
Fight or flight. Mary should write this out here, please.
It's like what decision?
Yes, what to do, real fast.
I know, Thomas. I know American people who fighting in Donbass. It's very good people from America.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm very proud of these people who fighting in Donbass for rebels. Do you understand?
I think we're talking about something else.
Yeah, we're talking about stress, not about all these other people.
It's stress too.
I agree. I agree. So, is stress is this a big problem, Mary? Is this a stress problem for you?
Donbass situation?
No, it's stress problem for you.
Dog situation.
Huh?
Dog situation.
No, I just wanted to tell that I'm very proud of American guys who fighting in Donbass. It's all not speak politics.
Okay, we heard you. Okay, Mary, what about, do you have any stress in your life?
With dog?
With anything?
Yes, sometimes I have stress. I think everyone have. When, I don't know, when some problem with my family, with money, with about anything it can be.
Sorry.
Val, you have a little technical difficulty there?
No, I'm good. Sorry.
Okay. What is is there a balance that you need to think with this stress? Is something you're supposed to balance, or are you supposed to try to avoid? What do you think?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, it depends on situation. With dog, I'd like to scare it. With other problems, I'd like to take it and solve it right away. And I think when you do that kind of thing, you will kind of like it, start to like it. I like when I actually can solve the problem. It helps, to kind of grow person.
To build your self-confidence is to when you have another problem, you feel more confident that you can take a hold of it and solve it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yulia, is there a time of year? Is there a season that you think is more stressful than others? Yulia, is there a time of year? Is winter more stressful than summer, you think?
No. Sorry, I don't understand the question.
Is winter, winter?
Winter, yes, I know.
Is that more stressful than summer, do you think?
Winter is...
Do you think it's more stressful than what time of year is more stressful?
Okay. Stressful. I don't know. It's a different situation. You can have a problem in winter and summer. No, it's for me it's the same.
Doesn't matter to you, Mary? What do you think? You think seasons are? Do you think winter is more stressful?
Yes, I think spring and autumn are more stressful than other seasons. But for some people who, I don't know, maybe work in the land, it's more summer because it's sometimes more difficult season because they all time work. So
what do you mean?
I think it's for Julia because she work in summer. I think more and it's more stressful.
To work in the summer?
Yes, yeah, because you have own house, and I think you work in summer more than other season. Like winter, you more relaxed.
No, because I have a special life, and I'm relaxed every time in general. Yes, I have a big village, but I don't work not so much because nobody here, and it's easier to live here. In fact, I can explain exactly. In summer, yes, we have a little bit garden. In winter, we have many snow. It's the same level of work.
There will be a lot of snow, by the way. Instead of many snow, a lot of snow. Mary, so you think that so because it's like a big garden, that makes you have a lot more work in the spring and fall. Is that true?
I think yes, for people who have land, but if it's people who live in usually flat, it's I don't know why it's more difficult season. It's autumn and spring.
And where I live, there is very beautiful. In winter, very beautiful, and summer too, and autumn and spring. So it's for me, it's very important outside when where I live outside. For me, it's very good for my nervous. What is the name? I can explain exactly. Do you understand me?
Nervous condition?
Because when you live in town, maybe it's very stressful. But when you live in a village where nobody, it's very relaxing, and the outside very beautiful every time. Winter, summer, autumn, spring.
Okay. Val, what do you think about that? Any seasons or more?
Where I live, for me, it's paradise. It's like paradise.
Great.
It's very big. Yes, it's for me. It's in winter and summer. It's very beautiful here.
Where you live?
I live near Ivanovo. I'm from Moscow, but in Moscow it's impossible to live now. It's a very big city. It's very crowded, so on. And we live in Ivanovo.
Did you live in France before? Yes.
Before, yes, I lived in France in Saint-Tropez, Nice, Bandol. You know, Bandol. It's between Toulon and Marseille, near Saint-Tropez. Yeah, I lived there a very long time.
We slowly switch
very long time
to French.
Sorry. Parfois, when I speak English, I don't know why I conform with French language.
Yes, we hear sometimes.
Sorry, it's not.
Val, is any seasons? Is winter more stressful than you? Don't you live in Moscow?
In Moscow, it's very crowded. Sorry, it's not for me.
It's Val's turn.
Well, for me, it's not that important. But actually, I think if you want to change something, if you want to move, like myself, I want to move to California. If you want to move, I think you need to move someplace that that not like your current place that you live. Well,
something different.
Something different. Yeah. Well, we have this conversation with my family. We tried to decide what city we want to move in US. And I said I don't move in New York. It's like you will look like a real immigrant, a Russian immigrant, with New York. And again, it's often snowing in New York, in winter at winter time, and I think it's more good for
better.
Better. Not just change the place, but change the climate.
Okay. Do you know of anybody that becomes violent when they get stressed or angry, like throw things or push people or break stuff?
Yes.
Val, do you know anybody like that?
No.
Yes.
Well, I knew some people like that. You see, I spent many years working in service I've been military officer, and I've seen some people that can't deal with their stress. And there have been some situations, some interesting situations with physical activity. So
Okay.
yeah, I knew some people.
Okay. Yulia, you know an example of this?
About what? If I'm stressed, I push something.
Not just you, but some other people, you know.
Yes, in Russia, many people like that. About me, when I was more younger, when I was at school, I'm friendship everywhere. If I something don't like, I push and I flap because I was very strong. I make it in a sportive school, and I was very strong. And I fighting with the garçon
Boys.
boys with boys. Yes. But now I am not so strong. No.
I don't know. Sounds like it could be to me.
Yes, I wanted to go to rebels in Donbass to ополчение, but I can't physically. I can't anymore to fight.
Okay, Mary, do you have any examples of people becoming violent when they get stressful? Throwing things, breaking things?
I think it's very emotional people, and it's okay because it's some way to calm for someone.
Okay, really?
Yes, but it's some people, and it's this way to become a more calm, to go. I don't know.
Do you think there's any connection between Mary? Do you think there's any connection between the kind of music people listen to and the stress level? Is there any connection between music and stress?
Music and stress?
Yes.
I don't know.
Does it calm people down? They listen to wild music and it makes them excited, you think?
Yes, music it's very exciting. Strong music, like rock music, hard rock.
Val, you think you're hooked up? Mary, is holidays stressful for some people? Holidays.
Holiday, yes.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, it's stressful. Maybe first it's a present because people care or don't care about it, and sometimes it's stressful because if you don't celebrate some holiday, all your neighborhood celebrate, and you have a noise all time around you, and it's freaking you out sometimes because people drink, listen music very loud, and it's not good situation for people who don't celebrate holidays.
Do you have this problem with your house?
Yes, I have this problem.
Or you?
I have this problem too. Yeah, I have a very loud.
Val, what problem do you have?
You see, I have neighbors, some neighbors upstairs, you know.
Above me, yeah.
Yeah, above, right. They like to bring some, you know, invite some friends and to make karaoke or sing karaoke.
A party.
That's very stressful for me.
I understand.
I hate that. I hate that thing. Well, some neighbors, you know.
Okay. You have neighbor problems?
Yes, I have a problem now because I'm drawing and I have a good paper, and I'm stressful now because when I speak with you, I'm drawing at the same time. Yeah, now I have a problem with paper. Yeah, I'm very stressful now, really.
What paper?
Yeah, for drawing, because
now drawing.
I'm drawing. I'm drawing now. Yes, yes. Yes, I have a problem with my paper. And now I'm stressful, very stressful.
Do you have a lot of neighbor problems? Mary, do you have a lot of neighbor problems? Mary?
Am I?
Do you have a lot of neighbor problems?
Yes, I have.
Why? Are you a bad neighbor? Are you a bad neighbor?
Some good, some not. Some very like to scream, and very like yes, now you know some women very loud. I don't know why, and maybe she all time in stress. And I have some neighbor who all time listen music. Sometimes at night, sometimes in the morning, and sometimes it irritates me. Can I ask Yulia,
Yeah.
Yes.
why you move on?
Move on.
Yes,
What is it?
from France in Russia.
From France. Because it's because of my mother. Because my mother, when I live in France, and I lived here very well because I'm French. De naturalisation. I have a double nationality, and I had a very good life in France. But my mother go to the church in Russia every time, and pray for me. And one day, I leave everything in France and go to the monastery in Russia. It's like that. It's not my choice. It's because of my mother to pray so much because of me. And now I'm very glad because I have a family in France. They told me now it's life very awful. They are very awful because of comment s'appelle?
Crisis.
Crisis, many problems with immigration, no job, because of Union Européenne, comment s'appelle in English, I don't know. Ну, Европейский Союз, voilà. Because of that, now France is very poorly country than before. A very big problem, and many French people go away from France. Même in Russia, Depardieu, no, Gégé Depardieu, he comes to Russia. Many French people go away from France now. It's
because
awful.
of immigration problems?
Sorry?
Because of immigration problems, a lot of people from Africa coming to France?
Many European people come to Russia now. I know exactly because my family, French family, lives in France, and many French people go away from France now. It's life very awful there
Why?
in Europe. Because of immigration, many problems with immigration. Because of gay culture.
Gay culture.
Many, yes, because now before when I lived in the south of France, and there the man was like a man. Now the culture tradition, men when meeting, because of comment s'appelle, serrer la main, рукопожатие.
Handshake.
Yes. They make a kiss. Ну, sur joue, как бы так они, такое поздравление, там они, так целуются, там, здравствуйте, как раньше с девушками. No, now it's gay culture in Europe now. Many French people don't like this life.
Are you against it?
Yes. It's awful.
Good guess. Okay, Val, any last words?
Well, go skydiving.
Okay.
You can avoid stress like that.
Okay, sounds good. Mary, anything you want to say? We got one more minute. Mary?
No.
Come on, tell me something. One more thing.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too. We will be back here next Monday at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock, and we'll talk about inventions. Our topic next week is inventions, And of course, if you want to sign up for a private lesson, we'll be happy to do that too. Have a good week.
Thank you,
Bye.
Tom. Thank you.
Thank you very
See you
much.
later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.